With that down, let's move into our fourth and final main topic today. And our fourth and final main topic today gets submitted to us by Francis H., who writes, "Hi, everyone. First time, long time. Thank you so much, Francis, for sending that in. I'm in a bit of a spot. I'm in charge of picking the movie me and my friends are going to go see on Friday, and I'm kind of torn between the two new films opening, The Gentleman and The Turning. Which one of these new films do you think will be the better trip to the movies, and which one do you think will do better this weekend? Thanks." All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, Francis. And yeah, there are two movies opening up this weekend that, quite frankly, I'm kind of stoked to see both of them. First one is a movie that, Rob, you and I are both going to go see tonight. You and I are both going to go see The Gentleman tonight, which is a Guy Ritchie film. I love Guy Ritchie. I love Guy Ritchie's movies. Not every single one he's done, but I love Guy Ritchie's style, and I think the trailers for The Gentleman have looked fantastic. It's got a great cast. I'm very excited to see it. Also, The Turning looks like a nice little horror film with what's her name for Terminator? Mackenzie
Davis.
Who
I love.
Who I love her. Wolfhard, the kid from Stranger Things, is
Finn
in there.
Wolfhard.
It seems like a really cool little lower budget horror film that's got my attention. Let's start with the first question. Which movie do I think is going to do better? I think the movie that's going to do better might actually be The Turning. Again, smaller little horror has a little bit of juice right now, whereas something like The Gentleman, while massively appealing to me, doesn't really have a broad appeal. Now, the tracking numbers right now have the two coming very, very close. The tracking numbers right now saying that The Turning's opening weekend will probably come in around 12.5 million, and they're saying that The Gentleman's opening weekend is going to come in at 11 million. Now, with a margin of error going either way, that means it's still a very tight horse race. Either one of these things can come on top. I think because of the resurgence of the popularity of horror right now, I think The Turning will probably get a few more butts in the seats. So that's what I think about that. As far as which one is going to be the better movie, I have two reasons for believing, Rob, that right now that we're going to see The Gentleman be the better movie. First one is this. Gentleman just looks great. I think Gentleman looks wonderful. You're talking about Matthew McConaughey. You're talking about, or McConaughey, I should say. You're talking about Colin Farrell. You're talking about, Sons of Anarchy dude, whose name is eluding me right now. You got Crazy Rich Asian Boys in there. The movie just looks great, and of course, it's directed by Guy Ritchie, so that's got me on board. And Turning looks good. It looks good, but I just think Gentleman looks great.
It does.
But the second and probably more important reason why I kind of feel like Gentleman will probably be the better movie, they've lifted their review embargo. And right now, the critic reviews for The Gentleman is at 77%. That's really good. The Turning right now, the movie is 2 days away from release. And as of right now, Rob, The Turning has still not released the review embargo. They're still forbidding critics from releasing reviews of their movie yet, just 2 days out. And you know, for me, while it is not always the case, generally speaking, for me, that's a red flag. 48 hours away from the movie opening in theaters and you're still not letting critics let their reviews out, that doesn't say that they're very confident in their film. The Gentleman, they've lifted the review embargo, the reviews are out, and the reviews are good. The Turning, they're not even wanting people to see the reviews for it. So my feeling right now, and I could change my mind after seeing them, but my feeling right now is that The Gentleman is the movie to see this weekend. But I do think The Turning will still get a few more butts in the seats because of the nature of it. Rob, if I had to put it to you, number one, which movie is going to do better this weekend? Which one is going to get more people out to see it? And number two, which are you anticipating will be the better film?
Well, I mean, look, you and I have been talking about The Gentleman for a long time.
Yes.
I'm really, it looks like peak Guy Ritchie. I love the cast. I can't wait to see Hugh Grant in this. I can't wait to see Matthew McConaughey. I've seen him on talk shows. They've been having a great time out there shilling this film, so I can't wait. But that said, The Turning is another adaptation of the old story, Turning of the Screw, and I've always had an affinity for that. And I think The Turning probably, it looks really good. And those, Finn Wolfhard and his sister, evil kids are always great movies, and they look like really good evil kids. And I think it has just a broader appeal, to more mass audiences. And horror, especially for female audiences, one of the things that they've learned over the last 10 years is female audiences love horror as well. So I don't see that they're going to necessarily flock to The Gentleman. So I think we're going to get a crossover. I mean, The Turning looks like a great date movie. So I think The Turning's going to do better.
So, guys, question here is to you. Which movie do you think will get more people out to the theaters this weekend? And which movie do you think looks like is going to be the better movie? I want to hear what you guys know. Of course, we're going to go see The Gentleman tonight. I'll give you my quick reaction on my YouTube channel as soon as we come out of the theater on that, let you know what I think about it. But for now, I want to know what you guys think. Jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. Okay, guys.